Finally ready for round two. This is a marathon, round one. Not sure what format they were playing. I will play first. And keep, that's pretty sweet. You got the Silvok Lifestaff Plague Singer, Anti-Contagion Clasp. The Bellowing Tangleworm's a little dead at the moment, but it's a big body. There's another Infector, always good to see. Ooh, Despair. You know, Despair doesn't really... I'm not going to attack into this Perilous Mirror until he can deal with my Plague Stinger. So I think I just go ahead and equip and get some extra poison counters on. Oh, I can still play the Blight Mamba. That opens me up to Arc Trail, I guess, but... it's a little bit threatening. Let's see here. So the question is, do I get Despair in play, or do I Contagion Class the Palladium Mirror? I think I'm just going to get the Despair out. And he's still going to have one turn with the Palladium Mirror at least, and that's enough to play whatever the most threatening card is. And you know, maybe Contagion Clasp slowly deals with whatever that, or if he has something to ramp into. Contagion Clasp can potentially slowly deal with it. Like, if he plays a 3/3 flyer, might just Contagion Clasp and bash. I don't know. Yeah, there's the Skyo School. I don't know if it's worthwhile to I have a second Contagion Clasp. So, let's see. Well, I mean, one option here is to just shrink the Skyo School and attack with everybody. Then at least I get to keep one of the Despair or Plague Stinger. And at some point, like if I draw a land, if once this perilous mirror is gone, I'm gonna loosen this perilous mirror anyway. And Bellowing Tangleworm, Cisbear is close to the Plague Stinger against a blue-red Metalcraft deck, since he's gonna have other flyers too. Yeah, I think the play here is just Contagion Clasp, the Sky Hill School, leave up the regeneration mana, and swing with everyone. Alright, so he's going to take out both these guys. That makes sense, actually. That's actually not very good for me. I don't know why I didn't see that block coming. But, what can I do? So now do I equip my Blight Mamba, or do I keep the regeneration mana up? I think I just keep the regeneration mana up. I can Life Staff next turn. You know, on the bright side, he does have a near empty board, so as long as there's no bomb hitting play right now, I should have time. Oh, if he's tapping that. Huh? Alright, could be worse. The wall's semi-annoying. Ooh, and he's got the container. Luckily, I have another. Alright. Attach the Life Staff, swing. And I'm just going to play another Contagion Class here. So he doesn't have too much pressure. Uh-oh. Now he might have some pressure. Yuck. Was that off the top? So, big Infector. I think I can potentially grind that out. Ooh. Let's see. I think here the best play is play Corpscur, bring back Plague Stinger for the air. And I guess I chump the Blight Mamba to get some. Well, I don't necessarily need to chump it right off the bat. I gotta take Plague Stinger there because it gives me a way to push through some extra poison counters. I can still potentially race that. Blight Mamba. Got a Copper Mirror to jump. Really? How much mana does he need? Maybe I should have Contagion class that Palladium here. That's a good one for him. Yeah, that's a good one for me. Question here is, what do I play? Do I go for Copper Mirror plus Plague Stinger? I can actually think about attacking here with the Blight Mamba. Which makes proliferating better, but I think I need to play some creatures out. That Barrage Ogre is a bit of a beating. If I attack with two guys, what's he gonna block with? He's gonna... No, I can't really attack with two. So here I can either play Plague Stinger plus Copper Mirror, or I'm looking at Corpscur for Cisbear. The question is whether I think... I mean, he can kill... Like, I'm thinking about, like, maybe trying to recur Plague Stinger twice at some point. Barrage Ogre is going to be really tough to beat here. Maybe that's a reason to want to have a Cisbear at some point. Alright, let's get that extra mana going next turn with the Copper Mirror. I can recur Corpscur. And maybe just, threatening to recycle Corpscurs is the way to try to grind them out here. Yeah, so I'll just block with the Corpscur. I can attack with the Plague Stinger here. I should have equipped it, actually. Well, I'm pretty sure he's Barrage Ogering it. Oh no, he was gonna just block with the Snapsteel Glider. Yeah, that was a bad one. I should have equipped it with the Life Staff first. Because he gets a... Yeah. Oh, stupid. Stupid. I think I leave the life staff on the Blight Mamba, just because I have the mana to regenerate the Blight Mamba here. I don't know if he's going to go for the kill with the Blight Mamba here. I mean, that seemed like an artifact he didn't have to sacrifice right yet. Could have waited for me to Contagion Clasp or something. So I'm at the point where I don't know if it really makes sense for him to attack. He could sacrifice an artifact and attack, but then what next turn? It's not like he's going to get through next turn with the Blight Mamba. And he doesn't have infinite artifacts. So that's what his play is. I guess the Galvanizer can eventually die to Contagion Glass, but right now I'm looking to cycle Corpse Curs, not. If he has removal in his hand or something, maybe that makes more sense. It's another artifact. I also have the option of just getting Sisbearer and playing it, but I think it's pretty unlikely he can get through with the Blight Mamba here. Another land, and I can start Contagion Clasping too. So he's looking maybe this turn to just pass this turn and Barrage Ogre two of my guys. But, I mean, if he doesn't kill anything this turn, I'm just going to Corpse Cur, get Sisbearer back. At least that's the play as it stands right now. Plus a top-decked Arc Trail? That would be annoying. Right. I'm not sure I like the way he's playing this one. I don't think he's playing it correctly, to be honest. I think he was definitely way better off double Barrage Ogre. Ooh. That's annoying, but okay. So here it's just again, cycle the Corpse Cur, recycle the Corpse Cur, and then I'm not gonna go ahead and play another one. I'm just gonna Contagion Clasp, continue grinding this one out, and stay a little bit more patient than my opponent. I really don't think he thought this one through. Okay. Now what? I could have jumped there, but I don't know if he drew an artifact. He would have maybe played it already to get rid of the jump blocker. So keep my extra mana around so I can do the same thing next turn. I mean, it's not like he has any other infect creatures in his deck, I don't think. I don't know what his plan is, to be honest. I know I have a plan. I mean, he's down to one artifact. Drawing off the top. Alright. What's that mana for? Does he have, like, a bounce spell? Maybe that was his plan the entire time? No, that was for the Embersmith. He sacrificed so many artifacts. I mean, did some of them, to be fair, some of them had -1/-1 counters, and so we're going to die anyway. Ooh. I mean, he's just going to barrage over it. But I can Chrome Steed it back. Corpse Skirt back, I mean. Okay, so he's... Do I just proliferate? So the question is, do I just proliferate here, or do I play the Corpse Skirt? I can Corpse Skirt for Sis Bear, that puts a counter on him. Yeah, I think that's fine here. It takes this bear because it's out of it. It can't be killed by Barrage Order alone. He needs Embersmith as well. But I mean, he needs a lot of things here. He needs to kill this Contagion Clasp. He needs. I think right now he has to Barrage Ogre my Contagion Clasp. If I attack with Corpse Skirt, he's just going to jump it with an artifact and kill my hand of. I'm not in a rush for that. Let him Barrage Ogre. I don't want to give him any options, extra options. Yeah, he's got to kill the hand, and that should have been done. Oh no, he couldn't stop me from playing another artifact. I had priority. That is right. But he doesn't have much time to find an answer to this Contagion Clasp. So I think it's just Sis Bear. There's a potential other out because of Bellowing Tangleworm. I'll play the Nile Spellbomb and just leave Contagion Clasp open. I think this is fine. I don't need to attack here. Well, attacking here is actually not the worst. Although he polite He's gonna just chump. No, I think yeah, it's a free. It's a free chump with blood. I'm not gonna contagion class before combat. I could have actually, but I think it's fine to just let's see if he can answer contagion class. Then I can start with Bellwing Tanglecorp and stuff. Yeah, okay. So that's that. I feel like he might have punted that. I don't know. I don't know how, like, if he would have gotten there. But it definitely could have been a lot closer. He really was not patient. He just threw away so many artifacts on me recycling Corpscurs. We went for the win with the Blight Mama, but he didn't, like, at least wait for the backup. Like, make sure you have something else to help push it through. He didn't have anything else to push it through. Like, if he waited, he would have eventually gotten that tapper and stuff. Anyway. Take the win. Wing puncture is a possibility. On the one hand, I don't, like, against, as I said during the draft, like, I don't have very many creatures that actually will kill the 3/3 flyer, but I do have Contagion Class and Throne of Guests, so just getting any -1/-1 counter could potentially be good enough to kill a flyer. But what would I take out? Like, I have Wall of Tanglecord as defense against the flyer. I could take out a Nile Spellbomb for the Wing Puncture. It's fine. I have a Throne of Geth, and it does just cycle, but I mean, it's not exciting. It's not terrific. Other than that, I think I just keep the rest of the deck as is. I think I can bring in a Wing Puncture. I'm assuming that wasn't his only flyer in his deck. Well, double Corpscur is good. Even if I don't draw another Infect creature, I could just do what I did last game. But I should eventually draw another Infector. And the Tame Strike isn't terrific here. Hey, there's the Infector we were looking for. None other than my best possible draw before turn 2. There's another one. That one's less good, obviously, because especially with this Perilous Mirror. Well, no blue mana, so he can't put his Perilous Mirror in the way yet. I'm going to trade. Because I have the corpse. I mean, he knows I have 2 Corpscurs. I don't know. I don't know if that's really, because this Perilous Mirror is just stopped. I only have the 1 Plague Singer. Everything else is on the ground, and that just puts a stop to any good attacks on the ground. And you know, because I have a Corpscur that can come out turn 4, I think that's easy. Ooh. Especially if he has an Embersmith. Jeez. I mean, if he has an Embersmith, I'm not sure what he's doing. Let me get that play. Oh, it's a tough play. I mean, usually you figure that the Infect player values their Plague Singers highly. I do. It's just here's an interesting question. Like, I have Blight Mamba. Blight Mamba's never gonna, unless I can answer the Embersmith, it's never gonna do much. This may be my best opportunity to get value out of the Blight Mamba, because he is stuck on lands. He may not have an artifact to play here. So we'll see. We'll see if he does. And I also don't really want him to stack cheap artifacts in his hand to deal with, like, a Corpscur for free or something, or whatever else I can draw. He did have the artifact. I think he needed that land off the top for it. I can black cleave goblin here. I think that's the play rather than corpscrew. So I actually think, oh no, I don't draw land. Okay. That sucks. I don't know why I thought for sure I was getting land. I should have left forest untapped there, by the way. Well, if he attacks with both, I can actually eat his Embersmith. That would be ridiculous, actually. So you know what? I'm glad I kept the swamp. He may not waste his He may not cycle his spellbomb, just attack with 2, thinking it's safe, and I get to. That's a sweet deal, actually. Please attack with your Embersmith. It's tough to play around the Tainted Strike here, I think. Although he could be asking the question of why I tap my forest. Well, not enough. Sweet. And Shatter would suck, I guess, but I don't have too many answers to an Embersmith. Yeah. Ouch. Good use of Tainted Strike there for sure. Ooh, and now that's embarrassing. And now he plays the replica. Ooh, and Cisbearer will do nicely. If I'm not going to draw land, well, at least I draw a sweet creature. And he's in some trouble here. Down to, well, now 2 cards in his hand. Well, at least one of them's not a land. Or maybe not a land. Oh, bounce my Cisbearer. That's pretty good. I can use some land. I am now ready for land. There we go. Yeah, I think it's just Cisbearer and leave the forest up here. And hopefully I can draw another land. And maybe that was wrong. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have just played Black Cleave Goblin or Corpscrew. That could be annoying. Heavy Arbalist is fine if I can find more mana eventually. Yeah, I think so. Here I'm going to swing with Cisbearer, play a Corpscrew, bring back Plague Singer. I think I want a second defense to flying. I think Plague Singer here is more defensive. Since I have the Throne of Geth to finish off the Drake, it's the only way he has really now of pushing through damage. Since I have a steady stream of creatures, especially with the second Corpscrew. Definitely don't want to see that big 7/7 copying like the Drake or something here. Heavy Arbalist is a little weaker when he's got a Surtark. I think I want no more land pretty soon. There we go. So the play here is what? I think it's just Plague Singer, Throne of Geth. Leave forest open for the Tangle Cord. Let's see if he's going to tap down one of my creatures. Yeah. Alright. So it means I have the flying, the defense for flying. I think I can swing with a Cisbearer here. He could double block. But that turns him off of Metalcraft. Interesting. That's fine. I don't mind getting counters here, since I can eventually finish it off with a Throne of Geth. The Heavy Arbalist is almost a throwaway, as long as he can keep Metalcraft up. I'm gonna watch the timer. A pretty long match for Metalcraft. Instill Infection, or my other, what's it called? The artifact that -1/-1 something, that would be pretty sweet. And ooh, Contagion Engine's also pretty sweet. I can beat Contagion Engine here though. I can cycle Corpscurs. Now I'm starting to draw lands. Do I play Blackleaf Goblin here? Yeah, I think I do. And swing with the team. He's gonna tap it down. Is he gonna? I don't think he's gonna block with the Drake. It's not the worst if he does. I'm okay here, I think. So he doesn't have an attack here, which is good news, and I'm going to start... I don't even have to cycle Corpscurs all that much. I can just, you know, Corpscur for Corpscur, then Corpscur for Cispire. If I draw land, it's almost maybe a good idea to just Corpscurs right into Cispire to really get the pressure on. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I guess he's just tapping down my Blackleaf Goblin. I think here I'm just Corpscuring and Heavy Arbalisting. It makes it hard for him to tap something down pre-combat, actually. So even with the Surtark, it's not completely dead. If I didn't have so much other uses for my mana, potentially leave that heavy arbalist as a surprise and get rid of the Surtark. So like next turn, if he doesn't, he doesn't have anything down in combat, I just attack with both of these guys. With another mana, even with the Surtark, I can move it around. Ooh, and that came just in time. Ouch. I guess he was just waiting for that island. So the question is, how do I race that? Not sure I can, really. I can chump it once with the wall of Tangle Cord. No, he can just tap it down, actually. I think I'm going to lose this one, unfortunately. We'll see what I can do. Maybe I can draw something. Infiltration Lens. I think I need my mana for other things at the moment. So let's start by letting the combat phase go. Let's see if it taps me here. Yeah. So do I have to use my heavy arbalist here? Does it? I better hurry up because I don't really want to go to time here. Then I just do that into Plague Stinger because I need the extra flyer to not die. Unfortunately, I think if he stalled one more turn on that island, I'd have a way out. That Contagion Engine's pretty sweet against me. And bounce my Plague Stinger, and I am dead. Okay. Alright, so do I have anything to bring in here? I don't think so. Memoricide for the 7/7. And Contagion Clasp. Contagion Engine, I mean. I have the Clasp. I could bring in Memoricide here. Memoricide. Is it worth bringing in? Over what? Over, like, Tangleworm? Over Tainted Strike? I can get behind that. Let's try that. I've never tried Memoricide in draft, and he has two bombs that are pretty tough for me to deal with. So I think it actually makes sense. just make sure this is the right guy to get rid of. I can get rid of the copper mirror also. Maybe that makes as much. Like, ramping to 4 isn't huge for me. And I do have the Hand of Praetor. Yeah, I think just Belling Tangleworm's fine. Although it goes well with the Tainted Strike. Tainted Strike becomes worse if I cut it. Although we saw there was an extra use for it. And it's also on, you know, you can use it randomly on defense. Not to kill Embersmith like we did last game, but like for lethal damage, turn lethal damage into just poison counters. I think I'll try this out. It's either that or the Copper Mirror, I think. I think I'll keep the Copper Mirror around. I have reason to want extra mana, as we've seen in pretty much all the games I've played. So let's go with this. I gotta play pretty quickly, since we've seen these games could become a grind. I will play first, though. I'm gonna keep it. It's a little sketchy. I definitely want to get lucky and top deck at 2-drop, but these equipment can make life difficult for him. I haven't seen turn to slags out of him. Although, he may have one hiding there somewhere. Ooh, there's the Memoricide. We're going to find out if it's any good. I think I'm best off holding it until I find out which one I'd rather not face. Ooh, that's a guy I'd rather not face. I think I wait a turn. Well, I do get to Corpse Curt back anyway. Let's see if he has the artifact. The other option was to wait until next turn and play the Blight Mamba, have regeneration up, but I think I want to play more aggressive than that. No artifact. He's got one. That's a good one too. But not a huge deal. I get the Corpse Curt back. There's another Blight Mamba, but I'm just going to get the Corpse Curt, something that does not die to Embersmith. So next turn, I think it's just Life Staff and Lens and put the pressure on. He's low on mana. Ooh. Well, I think this turn I am fine. Just drawing 2 cards if he wants me to draw 2 cards. Don't really need the Bladed Pinions yet. And really, I don't. Even though he's short on lands, he may not be able to kill the Blight Mamba. I don't know how much good a Blight Mamba does for me next turn. So I think I'm just gonna put the Bladed Pinions in play. He could Embersmith his Perilous Mirror. In order to deal with my Corpse Curt. Him being in the tank's good news, since looking at the time, we may get to even this out. In case it goes down to a grind again. I think he should have held that. I guess he wants to dig into land here, but that gives potential to kill something for free. It's unfortunate. Yeah, playing around the black leaf goblin, and that makes sense. Yeah, I wish this Memoricide was something else. That guy's trouble. Since that lets him possibly play multiple artifacts. In a turn, I think the play, though, is just going to be... my life total is okay, so I have time. I think I'm just going to Bladed Pinions it up. If I can draw land, then he's going to have a hard time killing the Blight Mamba. Ooh. So... yeah, no, I don't really want to play the Hand of Praetors now. Although it forces them to have two artifacts. How much mana? So, like, two 2-mana artifacts would do it. I don't think he has two 2-mana artifacts. One would let him kill the Perilous Mirror, like kill the Hand of Praetor with the Perilous Mirror. I think maybe I could just wait until next turn if I can draw another mana, though. I think for now it's fine. Or, well, let's see. What else can I do here? The other option is to Infiltration Lens instead of Bladed Pinions. That way I can either have 2 regeneration up or have another Blight Mamba in play. I don't think he's blocking. Like, I'm fine if he does, since he's not doesn't have. I mean, if I can draw 2 cards, he doesn't have that much pressure on me. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, I'll go ahead. And let it die. And play Skin Render. And I'm going to Skin Render the Palladium Mirror here. Rather than the Embersmith. Since I know he doesn't have any more lands in his hand. And I don't want him to, like, draw an island and be able to play out that big guy before I can Memoricide it. Barrage Ogre 6 for me. And we'll deal with a Hand of Praetor. Okay, I gotta play quickly here. Just play out the Blight Mamba. I think that works. And not untap, not tap anything else. Maybe I could have just played Memoricide there. Flight Spellbomb's a good one. Free Barrage Ogre. Really killing my Skin Render, eh? Seems strange. I think here I just force through some damage. And again, I want to have 4 mana up, so I'm fine just drawing 2 cards again. He will let me. Thinking about it. We're close on time. Pretty intense match here. What's he playing? Shatter on the Infiltration Lens? That makes sense, I guess. Chrome Seed. Oh, it's not big yet. Maybe I should have just Bladed Pinions there. I'm not sure. Although then he would have killed the Bladed Pinions, which is worse than him killing the Infiltration Lens, I think. Worse for me. Yeah, not gonna bother. So he's gonna try to race here. He has a chance of racing. He's a decent shot at it, actually. This bear is a good one. Yeah, actually, I'm fine just attacking. I want to have the extra mana here. I was thinking about memoriciding for it, but I think I can still beat it here. should have moved my life staff, though. That was silly. Not sure he's going to block that, but he probably should. Yeah, no block, so maybe I can get there with the Hand of Praetor, plus Blackleaf Goblin. If I draw a land, I can do both in one turn. Okay. Yeah, I guess he's leaving the New York replica open, though. Let's see, if he attacks, he's going to leave Barrage Ogre back, I guess. Play around. Shenanigans. Okay. So, I'm going to attack with this bear here before playing anything else, I think. He's not going to bounce anything, is he? What would he bounce? He's going to... Oh, he's just going to kill it. Okay. So the question here is, what do I play? I think Hand of Praetor into Blight Mamba is fine. Puts a lot of pressure on him. I gotta do this quickly. We're both down to under 2 minutes. And I got the Blackleaf Goblin next turn. I mean, he's got a Barrage Ogre now. Oh, unless he has... maybe... Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. What's he got? Attacking is tough for him here. He's just going to go ahead and kill that, and that's... Oh no, I mean, he doesn't... Oh, that's a strange move. I can Memoricide for... no, I'm not going to waste any time here. No, he doesn't have it. He just had to play fast and made a mistake. Got there. That was one hell of a close match, and fun one too. I'll see you in the finals if I don't split.